Guys, Pablo Escobar Tinubu is in trouble. Yakubu Mahmoud has met his Waterloo. You see, as I speak to you, the US government, regarding the Edo election that was just conducted, yesterday, Tribuna delivered judgment. As usual, endorsed the fraudulent act of INEC. But guess what? Today, this afternoon, US government has spoken. This one gives me joy. Before I proceed, I want us to read together what US said. It's also on Sarah Reporter, but I'm going to read it directly from US statement directly from their site. This thing gladdens my heart. You understand? Because in that country level, you look and say we don't have hope again. Tinubu say, I will give a door back to you. They did not even read well. The thing is obvious. Their criminality is obvious. Civil society is speaking. Not knowing that US government, they put their eye for a door election. Nobody even know. But let's read their statement. If you don't want to believe what I'm going to read to you, I'm reading from their site. Also check it. It's on Sarah Reporter. After reading it, I will come back, okay, for us to dissect it together. But before you watch this video, let me like this and please share it. The US mission in Nigeria is following the Edo election appeal process closely, particularly given civil society concern about critical issues related to the election, such as serious lapses in the collation process that were observed. Now, before I do my analysis, please let me just show you this short clip from PDP shifter, okay? It's reaction to the election, okay, to the ruling of yesterday, because they proceeded to appeal court. Please watch it. I'll be right back, okay, to say something. But I beg you, share this video, please. Thank you.
Tribunal, the three-man tribunal chaired by Justice Wilfred Apochi, for whatever reason, turned jurisprudence on its head. Now, when they say our lawyers were stammering, just to say that none of the lawyers yesterday spoke in court. So there was no issue of anybody, there was no need for anybody to stammer. Because it was just the judges to reel out the judgments that they have, the conclusion they got in those judgments. But what are the facts? What did we take to the tribunal? What did we expect them to look at? We have consistently said that we do not have any issues with the elections at the 4,500 polling units in Edo State. Elections were held at that level. What we have said, which we took to the tribunal, was that there was substantial non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act. And we broke it down in two parts. Number one, they did not fill, the INEC did not fill Form EC25B, where the Supreme Court has said, if you don't fill those forms, all the results from those units affected are null and void. Now, Ruben, you permit me to say this. The Form EC25B is not filled at the polling units. It's filled at the RAC centers. A RAC center is Registration Area Center. And it's filled a day before the elections at the RAC centers, where you have the SPOs and the presiding officers. There is no political party agent at the RAC centers. So how do you expect a political party's agent to come to the court to testify to a place where he's not supposed to be, to give credence to the fact that the Form EC25B, which was not filled in 320 polling units, we should have taken out of APC's votes about 46,000 votes. You say we should have called a polling unit agent to come there. That is travesty of justice. That is not right. That is not in Nigeria we want to live with. That's not Nigeria we want to bequeath to our kids. Second leg of our petition, we said there was overvoting in 175 polling units. You are saying, even if we brought the beavers, we brought the extract, we brought it from EC8A to show that there was overvoting. We should have called the 175 polling unit agents to come and testify. And you know the most interesting thing of the whole thing? The tribunal hinged the argument on our calling the polling unit agents because on the case of Tanko versus INEC. That's a senatorial election case in Kaduna in 2023, where the APC candidate lost to the PDP candidate. And the Apeal court then said that this section 137 of Electoral Act that says if you have the documentary evidence certified by the relevant authority, you don't need oral evidence. They are saying we should have still called, because that section, that's what the Apeal court said, that section does not give you the right not to call polling unit agents. But Ruben, will you believe that we are not talking about polling unit agents? At that level, we are fine. So we didn't have to call polling unit agents. And in any case, in all our petition, in all the replies to our petition by the first, second respondents, there was nowhere, nobody mentioned INEC versus Tanko. What does that tell you? The tribunal made himself the fourth respondent in this case.
Guys, you see, this US speech, the first we read, you see, it's a great relief to me, Ipesi, and I'm super excited. I'm telling you the truth. Because as it stands, Peter Obi said it's a state capture. This guy, you can see the way Tinubu is running the country. Even former President Goodluck Jonathan has come out to speak. In the speech of Goodluck Jonathan recently said, they will rig the election, they will say go to court. Why? The judges, they are in their pocket. They pocketed the judges. Can I shock you? This Edo Tribunal election, the three judges that presided over, guess what? $1 million was given to them. $1 million. Can you see the way? How much did they promise the judge for that River State Chief Justice to endorse the impeachment they wanted to do? $5 million, $5 billion naira rather, house in US, house in UK. But they refused. When they say it's not going to work, Tinubu now come out like Ozomumu and suspended, declared state of emergency, suspended an elected governor. You see, what I'm happy is jetting to France every time. Why is he not going to US? If they had the respect for him and all, as a criminal, as a drummer, why is he not going to US? US, he wants to spend years, many. Why is he not going to US? You see, my joy is that it is not only we that is speaking. Look at what they said. The US mission to Nigeria said. They said, judging also from the civil society, activists and the rest, all the evidences we have been bringing, not knowing these people, they are just watching. They are just watching. And please tell me, are you telling me that this speech from US government, are you telling me, mission to Nigeria, are you telling me it's not a relief to you? Jonathan Goodluck spoke regarding the suspension of a sitting governor. This guy spoke, Wole Soyinka noticed actually Pablo Escobar head. Why? Because this guy, their brain is ruptured with criminality and corruption. Their brain is contaminated. Only thing they think, the air they breathe is corruption. Nothing you say that will enter there. This is what the Bible calls reprobate and hardened criminals. My God. Okay, now, you see, there's something this guy said, Mordecai said in the Bible. He said, if help will not come, he said, help will come from another way. I believe God will never hate Nigeria so much that we not send help. I don't know why it's going to happen. Because this speech that came from US government, I never expected it. In fact, you see, I didn't bring any update regarding the election because I already know Tinubu is going to give a dough. The judges are in his pocket. It's what he did, because in Nigeria, we don't have rule of law. It's what Tinubu tended to do. Pass judgment in favor of this. That's what they do. That's what is happening. I didn't say it alone. Jonathan Goodluck also said it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So I did, and he said this, man, I will give a door back to you. That is what he's doing. So I didn't expect this, but this speech from United States government is a great relief to me. So let them continue disgracing themselves. And the most painful part, two things I want to address before I leave now. The most painful part is this: they don't know that all this international community, they are monitoring, they are watching them. They are aware. Even a whole Trump work president, he cannot go and suspend the governor of California. He can. During Trump's first term, right, there was something he wanted to do in Washington D.C. The governor didn't approve it, and it could not take place. You understand what I'm saying? But this one, the Pablo Escobar act as if the country is in his pocket. Our CJL, that America deny, visa as regard Imo State election that they gave to the fourth person, APC, because she sat in the panel. Rather to look for a way to rebuild her image at her own age, what is she looking for? From here? Is it not better for you to do the right thing and lose your job? Let us sack you. Than for you to condone this evil that is going on at your old age. Is it not better? I thank God the world is watching. Let them continue, but little by little, the basis will catch up with them. If US doesn't have interest in this one, they say we are monitoring closely. Yeah, because they say we are disappointed, expecting the Tribuna to still read. To fear. Please let me type to fear. Say to fear to Nigeria judiciary. Type it at the comment section. To fear to them. To fear. It's irritating, man. It's irritating. I just thank God. I thank God. Please, guys, let me like this video. There's something I wanted to say, but it just escaped me. Can let me like this video and please give it a thumbs up. And one more thing I wanted to say about Natasha. Are you guys aware? They just released they've ordered court as usual. That Natasha must not say anything, grant any interview, you understand, about the saga between him and Apeal. Why? Shame don't they catch them. The thing don't they hit their heart. Please let me give this a thumbs up, please share.